Maybe it's because I'm starting my third trimester. Maybe it's because it's summer, and for some reason I associate them with the season. I don't know why, but I am making homemade pickles this week, and I cannot wait to share some of the vintage recipes that I have found. Whether you like them sweet or spicy or somewhere in between, there is no denying the mouth-watering appeal of the world's favorite preserved vegetable. They are an ancient food, loved by some of history's most interesting and influential characters. Did you know Cleopatra attributed her beauty to her love of pickles? And Queen Elizabeth and Catherine the Great both famously adored them. George Washington was such a big fan, he collected 476 pickle recipes. Pickles have been around practically forever. Some claim they were developed for workers building the Great Wall of China more than 3,000 years ago, but many claim they were developed long before then in ancient Mesopotamia. Who knows how long they've been around, but one thing is certain, they exist for some very valid reasons. Aside from being a tasty and satisfying snack, they actually provide quite a few health benefits. One of the first being why I and so many other pregnant women crave them, hydration. Packed with electrolytes, pickles are a great way to retain water when you need it the most. Workers toiling under the hot sun could crunch a pickle or two and stay hydrated for much longer, preventing heat stroke and other issues. Then there's the benefit of having access to vegetables year-round and in remote locations. We really take for granted having access to fruits and vegetables whenever we want them, but there was a time not that long ago when winter meant no fresh anything unless it was preserved. And when sailors needed to prevent scurvy on long sea journeys, pickles were the perfect solution. And pickles didn't just save the lives and health of sailors. There are tons of examples in history when pickles saved the day. Take the American Great Depression. People were desperately poor, and homegrown pickled vegetables were a wonderful way for families to enjoy an economical and healthy treat year-round. And pickles don't just have to mean the classic cucumbers either. All sorts of vegetables and even fruits can be pickled. The possibilities are almost limitless, and my mouth is watering just thinking about all those crunchy sour treats. But first, it's important to understand the different types of pickles, not just the flavors and the veggie choices. Those will come later. First, it's very important to understand there are two distinct different types of pickles: fermented pickles and quick pickles. Both can taste similar, and both use vinegar to preserve vegetables, but fermented pickles are aged at room temperature for a few weeks, and then they're either canned or refrigerated. Quick pickles or vinegar pickles are made with a boiling hot vinegar solution, then immediately either sealed or refrigerated. There are advantages and disadvantages to each. Fermented pickles pack way more punch when it comes to health benefits. They can promote gut health and even have anti-inflammatory properties. And from a preservation angle, you don't need to refrigerate fermented pickles, which is a huge benefit for a survival situation. That said, I'm no expert in fermenting foods, and being pregnant is not the best time to start experimenting with things like that. So I am going to focus on quick pickles. Quick pickles are also much easier to master and require less special equipment. So maybe next year I'll get up the courage to make some fermented pickles. But in the meantime, I am going to whip up some quick pickles that can be ready to enjoy right away. And that brings up the other difference between the different types of pickles, how you store them. Pickles can be canned and preserved in the pantry for ages, but if canning intimidates you, don't worry. I am going to be focusing on fridge pickles. Fridge pickles are just what they sound like, pickles that don't need to be sealed in a can. You can just pop them in the fridge and enjoy them right away. So no need for special equipment or technique, just a few ingredients and some space in the fridge. I'll be making a few classics: a bread and butter pickle, a dill pickle with a sweet twist, and pickled beets for a healthy, delicious treat. And the one I'm anticipating the most, watermelon rind pickles. I can already taste them, and I can't wait to share the vintage recipes that I found. So if you don't already, Give me a follow and repost this video for anyone you know who loves pickles. Everyone is sure to enjoy these tasty treats and appreciate the vintage recipes I found.